Bye.
Sitting on my face. As long as I've got a face, you got a seat.
We're live.
Oh, shit.
So,
This is
good afternoon and welcome to 65B. We're here with Kerry and Nurse Bina.
Hello.
Nurse Bina, you are looking as beautiful as ever. Always.
What about
Standard. You are looking as wrinkly as ever. Lovely. So, good afternoon and welcome to a very ill 65 Beauty. I think we've all had it now and there is nowhere else to go. Did you catch the name of this live? It's called Eyes and Bingo Wings, because we are covering two areas that I know a lot of people worry about, especially as we get closer to summer. And that is obviously wrinkles under the eye and that dreaded bingo wings that I know most people over 40 dread. As a strength and conditioning coach, when I worked at West Ham, the amount of wives that said to me, how do you get rid of them? Well, the answer is you can't really. There's no exercise as such to deal with it. But there is a solution and we're going to show it to you today. The picture above the head is actually this patient's arm. So you can see on the left-hand side there how she was suffering about 12 weeks ago, and then look at her arm on the right-hand side. So, Kim, we are doing exactly the same thing as we've done for her arms 3 months ago. So, Bina, you know, when people talk about it's not just one thing that's going to solve the problem, you know, you can't make a spaghetti bolognese without more than one ingredient. This is a bit like this, isn't it? So everyone talks about polynucleotide, everyone talks about threads, or they talk about a bit of Botox or whatever it may be, but actually one product's not going to solve everything, is it? And this young, beautiful lady has come up with a solution. So tell us what your solution is.
So we are combining two treatments. So we get instant results and we get long-term results. So what we're going to be doing today is working on texture in the skin. So anywhere where there's fine elasticity in the skin, you get the fine wrinkles and lines. What we'll be using is the monothreads. So what the monothreads do is they stimulate collagen in the skin. So you won't get any results from that immediately, but over time, when the collagen kicks in from the material that sits under the eye, that will help the skin become a lot thicker and softer. But we're going to get the instant results from any skin booster. So today we're using PRP, and that will give the instant results of that plumpness, the glowiness. And yes, so we're combining instant and long-term
So when
results.
we look at the picture above of these of her arms, what we're suggesting is that the material in those very tiny threads are going to take about 12 weeks, and that's how long I think it took, didn't it, Kerry, to do. It's going to take about 12 weeks for the collagen to kick up. But to get that instant result or the short-term result, we're going to use PRP, so her blood. So what you're actually going to see is her placing very, very tiny threads underneath her eyes. Now, these are not PDO. I can't tell you enough. This has got nothing to do with PDO threads. So if you think, oh, I've had this or these PDOs don't work, it's not the same. We're using polylactic acid and caprolactone. So these threads come from an Italian company called Relife. They're the only ones that make threads in this material. So polylactic acid and caprolactone. And what you're going to see her do is place the thread under the skin, but before you take the cannula out, you're going to layer it with her blood.
Yeah.
Just explain that, please.
So so the threads will be inserted in the skin. While they stay in there, through the cannula, we will inject the skin booster. So she will get the instant results from the skin booster, while the threads will sit there, and over time, that will stimulate her collagen, which means her skin will become a lot firmer and thicker.
Yeah, and what you can see on that picture above is the same process done on her
Arms,
bingo wings,
yeah.
on her arms. And that's why we're doing this today, because we did her arms about 3 months ago. Before you just explain, we did her arms about 3 months ago, and it takes about 12 weeks. We've also seen that same result on my face. So I'm now at 24 months. So I'm now at 2 years where I've had it on my face. And when you start to look at my collagen and my skin, it's just super tight.
Yeah, a lot firmer, a lot thicker.
And thicker.
Thicker,
That's
so you
the
don't
one.
have any loose elasticity in your skin. It's all nice and firm, and it's all that collagen now.
Yeah, that's exactly right. I actually got carded at the Witherspoons last week. How about that? Right, so we're going to see it all live, uncut. If it goes wrong, you're going to see it here.
So you can see how tiny that little thread is. So that material will sit under the eyes, and then over time this material will get the body to stimulate collagen.
So there's no lifting, there's no changing the shape of the eye. This is purely about the quality of the skin. Yeah. So if you've just joined us, welcome to 65 Beauty. We're doing something special today. We're showing you something that can deal with both under the eye area and under your arms. So you can see the picture above this patient's face, and this was her arms, what, 12 weeks ago, Kerry?
Yeah.
12 weeks ago. And we're demonstrating that you can't just have one treatment and expect it all to work. So we're actually mixing 2 treatments together. So if you just joined us, what Bina's going to do after these threads are inserted is she's going to then layer them with the patient's own blood. So if you'd just injected PRP under the eyes, you'd get a result, wouldn't you? It'd be a short term, and you have to repeat
but with
that.
any skin booster, it lasts generally 3 months to 6 months. However, with this, so you're going to get that skin booster effect that'll last 3 to 6 months, so the plumpness, the glowiness, but over time you're getting longer lasting results because that's when the collagen from the threads kick in.
Absolutely right, and that's what you can see happening above. So if you look at her armpits on the left hand side there, so you can see
the difference though. A picture doesn't show you the complete difference in my arms. I would wear a vest top now. I'm ready for the summer now.
You're ready for the summer. So welcome to 65 Beauty. If you've just joined us, we're demonstrating how 2 products put together can solve 2 areas of the body that most women and some men hate, and that is under eyes and the bingo wings. So the picture above is this patient's arm, 12 weeks between doing this treatment and today, and we're going to come back to this treatment in a few weeks and show you this before and after on her face as well, so make sure you document it. So talk us through what you've just been doing, Bina.
So yes, I'm just placing the threads different directions under the eyes.
And does it hurt, Kerry?
No. And all I've had is numbing cream.
Yeah. Now, before anyone starts throwing some hate and go, oh, PDO threads don't work, these aren't PDO.
These are not PDO.
So these are polylactic acid and caprolactone. The best way I can describe it to you is that if I had a bottle of Creed aftershave, a Ventus, then it has that smell and it has that fragrance. If I have a bottle of Mont Blanc, it smells similar, but it's a different product. It's exactly the same concept. Not all 2 threads are the same.
Stimulates double the amount of collagen.
So look what she's doing. So that thread is still under the eye, but instead of pulling the cannula out, what she's going to do is push her PRP in, so it coats the thread that's in there. Now this is what's unique, isn't it?
Yeah.
You won't have seen this before unless you've been following us.
So you can see she's got that instant plumpness, and this is going to become nice and glowy and help with the fine lines because of the PRP. And then over time, she's going to get the collagen and the thickness in her skin.
Yeah.
And
now, hopefully you understood that, but the great thing is we've got 4 more to go. So let's just talk us slowly do it, Bina. So talk us through what you're doing. You're pushing that blood.
So I'm pushing in the PRP as I'm pulling the cannula from the thread away, but the thread will sit under the eye, so the thread will sit in the skin, while the PRP is going in and the cannula comes out.
And this is a super delicate move, isn't it? Because
Yeah.
you don't want to disturb that tiny thread.
You want it to sit where you've placed it.
And of course, what's in the syringe is her PRP, but it could easily be polynucleotide. It could easily be any type of skin booster.
Can't be a thing. By
no, but you can see what Bina's saying is actually happening. That you can see how the skin is smoothing as she's pulling that out. So how did you come up with this, Beans? What happened?
So we just want to work with instant results for long-term results, and we have found that our most popular treatments that give you them long-term results is our threads, and it's all about collagen production.
So Glamnor says, are these peptides? No, it could be peptides, Glamnor. It could be actually polynucleotide. It could be anything.
Any skin booster.
What we're using today, though, is the patient's blood, because that's far better. So you can sort of see what she was talking about. If we look at the before, see where it's a little bit indented.
A little bit dull.
Dull.
Obviously, you will get a little bit of bruising because the eye is very delicate, and then obviously a cannula is sitting under there, but that will go in a couple of days.
But you can see the principle. So if you just joined us, we're going to do the other side, so no panic. This patient had arms done 12 weeks ago, and you can see the picture in there. So Glamnor says, how long is the effect? So this is the beauty of it, Glamnor, because you're going to get the instant effect of the PRP, and then she is getting the long-term benefit of the thread. So the whole thing should last about 2 years.
Yeah.
You might need
you might need a top up in between.
Yeah. Of the PRP probably, but not the thread.
Yeah, the threads would do this thing.
Boo says, how do you get the cannula out? Super question. So
it just glides out.
Just glides out. No, the thread stays inside, Boo, and that's the one we want to stay inside.
You want the material to stay, because the material is what stimulates the collagen.
So the material inside this is not PDO, so let's not have any PDO conversations.
You know it's not PDO because PDOs are generally purple. The material, this is white.
Yeah, very good point, Bina. So these are polylactic acid and caprolactone. So these are the same materials that surgeons use when they sew you up. So the benefit of this particular material is that it will stimulate the most collagen. So polylactic acid and caprolactone. In fact, what I'd applaud you to do is go on ChatGPT and type in do threads with polylactic acid or caprolactone work, because you'll get the best answer from her, which is which is that they certainly do.
So type 1 and type 3 collagen.
But you have to wait. So if you look at the picture above, this patient had to wait 12 weeks until the end result. So that's her arm on the top there, where the left-hand side is before and the right side is after. And I think you've forgotten all about it, Kerry, hadn't you?
Yeah, and to be honest, this is the honest truth. I just thought it's not going to work, not with how bad they were.
Yeah.
Like the skin, the elasticity had gone completely.
Yeah.
I wouldn't wear a vest top, and I thought, well, summer's coming, I'll give it a whirl. And the difference, like, I just forgot about it because I'm not getting my arms out. It's the winter. Yeah, and then we looked at the difference. It was amazing.
And if you just joined, the other big difference is that rather than just relying on the mono thread, what Bina's going to do is she's going to layer that thread, which we know takes 12 weeks. She's going to layer it so that you get instant results from having PRP treatment. Or it could be polynucleotides, it could be a niacinamide, it could be anything, couldn't it? Yeah.
Whatever skin is suitable for that.
But today we are using her own blood. What also is going to happen is the client's going to take away some of her own PRP as well, and she'll be using that to treat this area like a serum. What's the benefit of that, Bina?
Yeah, so it's obviously it's your own PRP, so it's natural. It will help with the epidermis of the skin. So yeah, it's good maintenance.
This is fantastic. Now, this treatment, like all of our treatments, are available in both Brentwood and also central London. They're also available on the Cashback Club. So if you haven't got involved in the Cashback Club, then you might want to have a think about this. For those who don't know what that is, you pay £99 to us a month and we give you £200 worth of credit each month. And then you can spend that money as and when you want. So you can spend it that month, or you could save it up over 2 or 3 months, or one of the more expensive treatments. So this is £295. So you could either pay the £300 up front and have the treatment, or if actually you waited 8 weeks, so you paid 2 lots of 100, you could get it for 200 quid. How cool is that? Which is exactly what this one did. So, do you like the Cashback Club?
Yeah.
She's on both clubs.
She's on
I'm
both,
on
isn't
both,
she?
yeah. Sorry,
Do
I'm a
you,
nightmare.
do you want to answer that? Or do you want to hold that? Keep talking.
So yeah, so what we're doing now is we're using the PRP to insert the product through the material will sit under the eyes while I inject the skin booster.
And I still can't feel a thing.
Lovely. That's that one. And then same thing again on this side. So instant results on the PRP, which you can start to see, and this is going to work within the next couple of days as well. PRP has amazing benefits, so it will help with her under eye bags, it will help with dark circles, fine lines, and then the material from the threads will work over time and help with the collagen. And last one. And that's it. So, how does it feel? Tender or anything? Or
Not really, no.
you're just a
Little
little
bit tight,
bit,
little bit tight.
just a little bit swollen.
That's
but
fine.
obviously,
Yeah.
when you get home, just keep icing it, and that will help with any swelling. But already you can see the instant results from the PRP, how it's helped with the texture under your eyes and the fine lines.
I hate the bags under my eyes because I think that's where I work nights though, isn't it?
Yeah. Just going to apply some cream. Just check if there's any questions. Can you do smoke alarms with these threads? Yes, you definitely can. Works anywhere in the face. So we use it a lot of the time for areas like the nasolabial folds, the cheeks as well, because it helps with thickening the skin, adding a little bit of volume, and obviously the collagen and the texture.
I could have actually gone to sleep through that.
And because it's so tiny, you don't feel
Yeah,
anything.
I didn't feel a thing.
No local,
local
anaesthetic is
anaesthetic
needed.
either.
Just some topical. That's it. I'll put some cream. Just giving the eyes a little bit of a massage. And that's it. I'm gonna sit you up,
Mhm.
and I'll let you have a look. Ready?
Hi, Rosa.
Wow.
A little bit swollen, but can you see how it's
Yeah.
already helped with the texture under your eyes?
Yeah.
Yes, we can do smokers lines. Yes, we're in Essex and
amazing.
Brentwood. Sorry, I was answering a phone call because someone called. Don't forget, if you call us when we're live, you
Yeah.
get 10% off. That's what
Yeah, that's what I
someone
mean.
just
You
did.
get the instant glow.
Uh,
Yeah,
and
the bruising. And
Princess,
that.
we're in
nice.
Brentwood and also London. Nettie, that's where we
Perfect.
are. Bonjour, Linda. How are you?
So that'll get rid of all this here as well, won't it?
Yeah,
The
all that.
sort of
That's
bags.
where the threads all sit.
Yeah.
There's my microphone. So, Dina, do you want to talk us through? We've got a lot of people on at the moment, so we can continue if you want to do some more.
Bina hit me.
Did you hit? Yeah.
Yes.
Should we do some around
Yeah.
the chin and around the nasolabial folds? Because that's an area where, you know, with the lifting threads, it will lift larger skin, so like the cheeks, the jaw, but it doesn't really tackle.
This area would be perfect here.
That's why we get
because
the fine.
you'd normally put filler there, wouldn't you?
Yeah,
But
yeah.
let's do some. Yeah, let's do some threads around there. I think that'd be really good.
Okay.
And maybe stick PLLA in it as well. Shall I go and get it? You explain what you're going to do, and I'll get the. Do you need more threads?
We're going to do one more of this one. So we're going to do the same treatment, but in a different area. So we've done this on Kerry's arms, we've done it under her eyes, and now we're going to do it around her nasolabial folds and chin. So
Amazing.
you're getting the instant results on the skin base, and then later on you're going to get that.
When we done the arms, did we? That's
Yeah, but that's because we didn't do the skin booster with we just went for the
skin booster going in.
Yeah.
So this time we're not going to use her blood because we've used it all up. So we're gonna. Linda says, "What's your age?"
53.
53. So this time, what you're going to see is the thread going in, and then it laid over with another skin booster, which happens to be PLLA, doesn't it? Which is more polylactic acid. So what's the benefit of sticking polylactic acid on top of a thread that's already polylactic acid?
So this skin booster, it's got a couple ingredients in it. So it's got polylactic acid, which is the same material that the threads hold. It's got hyaluronic acid, it's got glutathione, and it's got peptides. So you're getting the instant results from these three components. So the hyaluronic acid, you're going to get the hydration, the plumpness. Glutathione, you're going to get the evenness in the skin, and the peptides is great for skin health. But then later on, the polylactic acid will kick in.
Yeah.
So this is just basically going to enhance the threads.
Wow.
But
So if you just joined us, hi, Miss Kanyan. We are in Brentwood and Central London. So if you missed the start of this, what we're talking about is how to deal with 2 areas or 3 areas that most women really suffer from. This is not about pulling threads. It's not about making things lift. There's no lift involved here. This is all about quality of the skin. No, we're not taking it out, Mill, because you've obviously missed the start of it. And I'm going to explain why we're not taking it out. So, what we're demonstrating now, not really, Miss K, because if you spend over £500 with us, we'll pay your travel down from Birmingham, so that's not too far at all. So what we're doing, we're demonstrating that if you put a thread, polylactic acid, into the face Norma, into the face or into the arms or under the eyes, which we've just shown, the polylactic acid and the caprolactone are going to increase the collagen, make it thicker in that area, but it takes about 12 weeks. So what you're going to see Nurse Bina do is then overlay that thread with something else that gives you short-term immediate effects. Just Norma says, does it hurt?
Well, I've got no numbing cream here because we've only just decided to do it. And no anaesthetic and slight prick, that's it.
Yeah. So if you look at the picture above, we did the same treatment on this patient 12 weeks ago, and that's her arms. So an area that most women hate, and you can see that after 12 weeks, she's got it. Yes, the arms were from those threads.
Yeah.
Just over a year, Vic Me, there or thereabouts. You might need a top up, but that's why this demonstration is just so damn good, because what we're giving you is the short-term results. That's actually perfect. It really is. So what you're seeing so far is that she's laid these threads, which are polylactic acid and caprolactone. They are not PDOs. She's left them in because she's going to do one more thing with it. And you saw that with the eyes, where she put the threads all under the eyes. And then as she took them out, she laid her blood on top of the thread. This time, she's going to lay polylactic acid skin booster. So you were saying earlier, Bina, that you could lay anything on top of the thread, couldn't you?
Any skin booster, polynucleotides, PRP,
Yeah, hyaluronic acid.
Acid, peptides, whatever you like.
So this is a superb demonstration. If you look at her arms above, you'll see that took 12 weeks to work. And I mean,
I would definitely, I'm ready for the summer now. I would definitely wear a desktop now, whereas before, no chance.
So if this was another aesthetics company, Bina, they would have busily taken these out now, wouldn't they?
Yeah.
Which is what some people are shouting at, take them out, take them out. We're not taking them out because actually there's another stage to this treatment that we're going to show you. And the benefits of that second stage is you get immediate effects. So she's going to see something in the next couple of days. Meanwhile, behind the scenes, these threads are stimulating collagen because they are polylactic acid and caprolactone. Bina's just... Samira, you want to come and talk to us? Okay. Does it hurt at all? So, no. Kerry, does it hurt? I
promise you now, I have not been numbed because I was numbed, had numbing cream on for under the eyes and I didn't feel a thing. Now here, we've only just decided to do. So I've not even got time for any numbing cream. There's no anaesthetic and no, it's painless.
It's painless, which is what it's all about.
Painless, completely.
So if you missed the start of this presentation, then what you missed was we did this under the eye. So she placed all the threads under the eye and then we used her own blood, her PRP, and Bina, as she withdrew the cannula, she was putting her blood in, and that's why it's starting to look really good already. Now on this one, you're using a skin booster. Yeah. So now, as far as where we do this in Brentwood and London. Talk us through what you're doing, nurse.
So I am pulling out the threads.
And look at that, what she's doing.
Thread cannula while the thread sits in the skin, but at the same time I'm pushing the skin booster
so clever
into the same layer.
You won't have seen this unless you've been following us for a little while. This is nothing you learn in a CPD course or whatever. This is just years of practice and understanding what works. Because what happens is most people would either use the skin booster or the threads, Bina, wouldn't they?
Yeah.
And you've gone, well, why can't we use both?
Why can't we have the instant results, but also have the long-term results?
Super. Now, this treatment's available in Brentwood and also central London. It's also available, don't forget, if you're members of the Cashback Club. If you don't know what the Cashback Club is, it's real simple. You pay us £100 a month and we give you £180 worth of treatment. You can spend it every month on whatever treatment you want, or you could save it up. So, for example, you just pay £200 for this treatment. It would take you a month and a half to save up and you would be able to do it. So we do love our Cashback Club. We're going to extend it so that if you do live in Brentwood or you live in West London, the Cashback Club is going to have other retailers on it, so you can use our card in other local places in Brentwood and Central London, which is going to be really exciting, Bina, isn't it?
That is, yeah.
So how much is it? So it's just over £200 to have this treatment done, and it lasts about a year. And that includes the threads and also the skin booster, doesn't it? So some people pay 200 quid just for the skin booster, don't they?
Yeah, you're getting a lot more out of this.
I mean, should we see anything straight away, do you think? Because
so you start to see the texture of her skin plumping up.
Yeah.
That's the hyaluronic acid in the skin booster.
Yeah.
Just gonna have to
It's
redo
such
this one.
a skill.
Should we do that one?
So did you see that? I don't know if you saw that.
That one just hangs out a little bit.
Yeah. So what you saw Bina doing was that she laid the thread, the mono thread, which is polylactic acid and caprolactone. How did you get rid of the bingo wings? Doing this user 736. So we did this on her 12 weeks ago, and that is the result. So it's just fabulous. It really is.
I mean, I know I'm never going to have the perfect arms. I know that, but at least
It's
now
improved your skin
it's
texture. and
improved, like 100% improved it, that I would wear a vest top now.
Yeah, it's just brilliant. So I don't know if you saw that, because we actually did we do that live as well, the under the arms?
No,
We just did videos. You hate your arms. Yeah, I know, sweetheart. It's what most people do.
There you go.
If you want it under your arms, it's slightly more expensive. I think it's £295 for the arms, isn't it?
No, it's £295 for the face.
£295 for the face, £395 for the arms. Thank you very much. But as I said, the cheapest way to get any of our treatments, to be honest, is to join the Cashback Club. Yes, KB, we did the eyes earlier, so you can see, look, the eyes have been done, and then her arms were done about 12 weeks ago. User 736 says, is it safe?
Definitely.
Yeah.
Yes. Threads are very biocompatible, so
and we're all medical here, so it's all done by nurses, doctors, or other what's it called? It doesn't actually have a name, believe it or not, Mona. How do you book, KB? If you just send us a direct message today, we can then get in touch with you after the live. Or if you just want to book straight in for a consultation, just go onto our website, and then there's a place where you can book a beauty consultation. You can either book a face-to-face one, or you can do it on FaceTime. Livy P, we do everything. We're a private doctors and also private surgeons. So that's at the top level, GP and minor surgeries. We also do aesthetics, so Botox, fillers, all that sort of stuff. We are in Brentwood and Central London. If you are more than 100 miles away, we pay your travel. So if you are more than 100 miles away from any of our locations, then we'll pay your travel to come and have treatments done from us, which I think is quite unique, isn't it?
yes, definitely.
What's the name of the skin booster? Hi, Samira. So the one we used for her eyes was the her own PRP. The one we're using for her face is PLLA, glutathione, and hyaluronic acid. Someone said, what's included? Everything that you see here, KB. So you could have either under the arms. Under the arms. You can have it under the eyes or on the face for that price, or you could obviously double up and have it in two places. Lizzie, you can book by sending us a direct message, and we'll get back to you. Don't forget, if you contact us whilst we're live, you get 10% off all these prices. So that 200 quid all of a sudden is less than 200 quid, which is great. Jade Bennett says, do you deal with hanging eyelids? No. Oh, well, we do in a theatre in our Central London clinic, but not in Brentwood. We are in Brentwood, and we are in Oxford Street. How you book for arms or any other place is just contact us. The easiest way, just send us a direct message now, and then you can claim your 10%. Yes, Samira, the thread is left under the skin. So talk us through what you're doing, nurse.
The thread's left under the skin while I inject the skin booster through the cannula.
Yeah, and this is a skill. You don't learn this, do you? You don't. This is not a CBD course. This is just years of practice. This was something you designed, wasn't it?
Yeah, so we wanted the instant results because sometimes a lot of clients, I mean, obviously it's important to wait to get good results, but when you leave the bed, you want to see some instant nice results and difference in the skin quality, so that's why we do both.
Danielle, yes, we do interest-free credit over 3 and 6 months. What the thread, just Karen, does the collagen. So if you look at her underarms, you can see where the threads were put. So I'll just make this bigger for you for a second. You see where the threads were put. And then it's just a case of it's left there and it grows collagen. I just want to make this bigger. So that was her arms look. So you can see where the threads were put, and then obviously it's just done through. It's fully guaranteed. We are CQC.
Made me jump that
CQC. Yes, we do, Livy P. We train nurses into coming into the aesthetics, and in fact you've just launched one-to-one training, Bina. Tell us a bit about that.
We do one-to-one master classes, so whatever treatment you're interested in learning, we do one-to-one with that. So
hi Nicola, so it's about 12 weeks. Livy, if you send us a message, we'll contact you back. Sammy, we are in Brentwood and central London. If you're more than 100 miles away, then we pay your travel to come down to see us. Livy, I think the easiest thing to do is just drop us a quick message and we'll contact you back. Yeah, we do Botox, obviously. We actually are the original founders of a unique thing called the Botox Club, where you actually join the Botox Club and you pay a membership and you have Botox in all areas in your face. So masseters, head, eyes, facelift, nose, whatever you want, neck, and you just pay £65 a month for it. That's a super club. The other club that we've got is the Cashback Club. So that's where you pay us £100, but we give you £180 worth of treatment. And you can either spend that each month on anything, or you can save up and have one of the more expensive treatments. Akhtar, we are in Brentwood and central London. Yeah, 2 girls, 1 map. It's certainly very good. Yeah, if you want to join either of the clubs, in fact, if you join either of the clubs, like the Cashback Club, you get £100 signing on bonus. A bit like football. That's ridiculous. So you get that straight away when we're on. The treatments we do are all on our website. Nicola, yes, you need to do anatomy and physiology, but we can also do that for you. So we can give you level 3. Yes, she is. She's already come up here. Right, what do you think of that then?
Amazing. And do you know what?
Want to show them around?
No, when you did put, I was a bit worried with there was no numbing cream here.
You can sort of see it already.
You can already.
You can.
It's the instant results from the skin booster, and then, well, you know how it's going to look over time.
Well, yeah, with the arms. When I first had the arms done, it's just a matter of, because I didn't have any skin booster or anything when I had them done, did I?
Yep.
So it was just forget about it and then look a few weeks later and it was...
how do you join the club? If you just send us... the best way to join either club is just send us a message while we're online, because if you join the club whilst we're live, you get £100 signing on bonus. So basically you'd pay us £99 and
the skin booster name is Lavar Polylactic Acid Rich.
Someone wants to explain about the arms, Bina? Do you want to...
Yep, so we use these mono threads in combination with skin booster. So we get the instant results from the skin booster, which is the plumpness, the hydration, and then we get the long-term effects of the collagen from the threads, which is what you can see in her skin texture under the arms. So her arms is a lot thick, the skin's a lot thick and less.
I love what Queen just said. Are there any just pretty people living there? Lisa, if you live North Yorkshire, we'll pay your travel down, so you can jump on a train and we'll pay for it. Double chin, yes. Well, you had your chin done.
Yeah.
Do you want to explain it and demonstrate
Had
it?
it all done.
You explain your chin because I don't want it to come across.
Well, that was the thread, wasn't it?
Yeah. So we use double-ended needle threads.
Threads in my.
So her concern was where the skin felt quite
and oldness and weight loss,
and it was like quite
a
thin.
Neck, and it was just hanging. It was horrible.
And then the skin was so thin, and that was mainly to do with your weight loss.
That was a year ago.
That was a year ago,
Yeah,
and
the threads this was a year ago,
That's
and I've still
unbelievable.
got the lift and the jawline.
and that
tightness.
was double-ended needle threads. So these
No
threads
scarring.
lift. Yeah, these threads lift the skin, but at the same time they still do the collagen. So that's why her jaw looks amazing.
And in fact, when did I do my chin? I did my chin.
Oh, I've got your photo actually from before we did it. Let me find it.
Hold tight. There's a wrinkle of that.
Oh, he's so horrible.
Do you remember what month it was?
It was.
I have your photos. No idea. I saw them the other day.
Well, what are you doing? Let me take that and I can keep you going. What's the price for arms? It's $295. Chill YV4. And they really are fantastic, and it's all guaranteed. So I was talking, hello Shaz, come and see us for Christ's sake, you know where we are. I was talking just before Bina took over, and I was saying that when we do these lives and we talk about what we do, we are CQC registered. So if you look that up, any doctor, hospital or clinic like ours, don't have to be, the clinics like ours don't have to be CQC registered, but we certainly are CQC registered. And what that means is that we are bound by what we talk about, just like you have a surgeon signs off an operation.
Oh, you can.
So a lot of people, they go get temperature.
What did you just say? Someone said they sent me a message. The price for under 2 girls, 1 map, the price for the eye filler is £180 if you just have the eye skin booster, or if you want this done, it's $295. So
Hasn't it?
really good. Chili YV, yes, threads, but not what you may be thinking. So
that was her before.
can you please side of the legs with loose skin? Yes, you can do sides of the legs.
It's
Yeah,
the same, isn't it?
it's the same principle. Right. Bina wants to show you something.
So this was her before. And that was right after the procedure. And then this is her
A year on.
a year on. So
It all
very-
takes time. Nothing happens. Well, things do happen overnight, but you know, I think for the longer lasting effect things.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. I'm sorry to bother you.
Yes, okay. I can help.
Actually, I work with a card machine.
So these threads last about a year and a half. But because they're such tiny threads, they might need a top up in between that year and a half. So, but she's only had one session, and in a year, that's how it looks.
Yeah.
But I think it's
Yeah.
maybe time just to do another
Yes,
one.
it is with threads. Beezy, Bobby, all with threads. So there are 2 different sorts of threads. There's the threads that pull, which is what Bina was just explaining. But today we were looking at threads with skin quality. How long has my threads been, Bina? It's been 2.5 years.
yeah,
So I'm 2.5 years, and what I want to point out is that And I've got no filler here now, so it's all about the quality of the skin. You know, it's tight.
Yeah.
And your jaw, you've
And my
got no
jaw,
jowling.
I had jowls here, and I had a turkey neck as well. And in fact, you did the bottom of my neck with the same procedure.
Yeah, you can see.
About 40 days ago.
Carol said, if I join the Botox club, how long until I get my first treatment? Straight away.
Yeah. So when you join the Botox club, you get your face done with Botox, and then you can keep coming back and having as much as you want, because we don't just do the 3 areas, do we, Nursey?
No, so we could treat the whole face if you wanted to.
You can.
How do you join?
So DM us at the moment. The best way is to DM us. If you DM us whilst we're live, you don't pay a joining fee on the Botox club. You'll just pay £65 straight in, and you can have Botox whenever you want.
DM us, just because we'd need to take your number so that we can send you the link through.
And if you join the Cashback Club, which
yes, please, Caramel.
The Cashback Club, we love the Cashback Club.
We're based in Brentwood and Central London.
If you join the Cashback Club whilst we're on air, I'm going to give you personally £100. You should see what Bina's doing on the camera. She's at war. I'm going to give them personally £100 for me.
You're one that just keeps on giving.
I am giving, yeah. Call me Oxfam.
Oxfam.
Only if they do it whilst we're live.
Mm-hmm.
And you've got about 30 seconds. Then I'm going to run, because Bina looks very angry. Because I've given £100 away.
Oh, stop it.
What's £100 amongst friends?
Exactly.
Kelly said, how long should I wait to get the arm procedure after bariatric surgery? You should give it at least 6 months.
Is that it? Are we finished? We give them some more few seconds. How's it feel under your eye? It looks really good.
You know what? There's not much swelling at all. That's what I like about it as well. You don't get much downtime with this procedure.
No, I don't feel anything in the face at all. Nothing. I don't feel. There's no pain.
And you have the instant results. Your skin
The
looks
only thing
amazing.
that hurt was the rest of the skin booster.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's work. That's
all the things going in my face, nothing.
Do you know what, Nurse? That's a really good point.
The skin booster, it's like, ow, get away.
When you do skin boosters on patients, they do hate the pain a bit.
It's
But
horrible.
with those cannulas,
You don't feel it.
Yeah.
I'd
Much
rather
better.
have the cannulas
And that's because
put in and the skin booster put in that way.
Because the skin boosters, obviously it's a little bit stingy because of all the...
No, but it's the last bit that hurt when you was putting the rest of this.
Oh yeah, the end.
Yeah, I don't like that. But putting all the threads in,
It's fine.
I didn't feel a thing.
right? You've got about 10 seconds before we say
you
goodbye.
near Euston train station.
Oh yeah, we're around the corner.
Yeah.
We are. I think it's this North Line to Oxford Street, and then we are 2 streets away from that train station. So you've got about 30 seconds to claim a couple of prizes. Number 1 is 10% off any treatment if you do it while we're live. Just send us a DM. Number 2, no joining fee on the boat. Oh, look at I love her so much. No joining fee on the Botox Club if you join whilst we're live. And then there is no third one. I'm too scared.
I've not done anything. I'm just standing here like...
But listen, men know when women are pissed off. Now, there are a couple of obvious...
Stop making me look bad.
Not you bad, but there are a couple of signs. Like if a woman says to you they're
Why
fine,
your face zoomed up so much?
you know they are not fine.
True.
It's true.
It's true.
Do men have a version of that?
Yeah, I'm alright.
Yeah, every day of their life, they're just got a face saying all the time.
Is it alright, do you think, if a man
What
says
did
they're...
men say?
I don't know.
Yeah, I'm alright.
I'm okay. Fine. No, the men don't say fine.
Men don't say
But when a woman says fine, I have learned over the
we
years
say I'm fine,
that
but
it's
we're really
not. You're
It's
really
not fine.
Which is why it stands for feeling
irritable.
irritable, nervous, and emotional. That's what fine stands for.
Oh, really?
I wish I'd made that shit up, but I didn't.
That would have
Someone
been good
else did
shit
it.
for makeup.
Yeah.
Your jaw looks really good from the side.
That's it.
Yeah, look from the side.
Very stern.
Sharp.
That's why I've got to walk. Is that why? Because I have to learn how you girls take pictures. You always go.
I haven't got a clue.
I'll have to walk around like that.
I'm not like the
Walk
normal.
around like a crab. Anyway, come and see us. We want to see you. Do you want to see it? Do you want to see anyone?
Yes, definitely.
Yeah?
110%.
Right, let's go. Shut it off. You've missed your chance.
Oh shit, I just keep zooming in and out.